Hello everyone, this is the Parking Lot Blader here today with an unboxing of Cho-z Achilles. Taking a look at the back of the box, you can see some of the parts and some of the gimmicks that come with this Beyblade. We can also see the long dual spin launcher that was first released with this Beyblade as well. We can also see the owner, Iger Akabane, and the main gimmick of this Beyblade, which is the Cho-z Awakening. We'll see that later as we go in depth on the layer. Now that we have the Beyblade all stickered up and the parts spread out, we can now do the part by part. Starting off with the layer, we have Cho-z Achilles, and this is the final Cho-z Awakening Beyblade that was released. It doesn't have too much metal. In fact, there is a plastic part on the inside that is painted to look like metal, which was really cheap, but I still think it gives really hard attacks. However, the main perk to this layer is that once you launch it hard enough, you can enter the Cho-z Awakened state. As you can see, the Cho-z Awakened state has these blue blades that pop out of the side, giving it more attack potential, and it also allows two small burst stoppers to be visible and stops the Beyblade from bursting. However, if you see in the battles, it is not perfect because if the blue blades are pushed in, it can be bursted. Then we have the double zero disc, which is the heaviest core disc to ever be released and is extremely viable in the competitive scene because there's so many frames that you could put on this that it will allow Beyblades to be a lot stronger. And even though it's outclassed by weight by some of the GT discs and sparking discs, it still is extremely good and used a lot in the meta. Next up is the Dimension Driver, and the Dimension Driver is extremely versatile because there are so many different modes that are possible. So you start off in a short height with a tip exposed, but then you can twist it and you'll come to a flat, and you can twist it even more, and there's a total of 3 heights and 2 modes within those 3 heights, so you get a total of 6 different choices with this driver. When it's in its tallest height, I'd say it's probably the best because it complements the attack power that comes with the Achilles layer, and it gives some really big smash attacks and is really strong. However, it's not the best, I would say, as a driver can be. Even though it's versatile, it's probably not the best driver or most competitive driver you can choose, but it's pretty fun to use. Here we have it next to the other Cho-z Awakening Beyblades, and I don't know, I think Cho-z Achilles has a really sick design, but I'd probably have to say that Cho-z Spring is my favorite. But these Beyblades are really good, and I still think they can give some of the GT Beyblades and even Sparking Beyblades a run for their money. So next up we have Z Achilles with the full stock combo 11 Extend Plus. This is a recolor, I don't have the original colors, so let's get into the battle. There is Z Achilles, and there is Cho-z Achilles, shortest height with the tip out. So let's see. So no hits yet. Cho-z Achilles is really still with the tip out. Ooh, and it's not even able to move him. Cho-z Achilles gets 1 point with a survivor finish. Z Achilles is now in defense mode, and Cho-z Achilles is now in its tallest height. It was in attack mode, but the tip is now exposed, and it managed to burst Z Achilles. There is Cho-z Achilles, and there is Cho-z Valkyrie. big hits, and it looks like Cho-z Valkyrie is able to deplete all of Achilles' stamina and gets 1 point. There is Cho-z Valkyrie, and there is Cho-z Achilles. Big hits. Ooh, and it looks like Cho-z Achilles gets it this time. There is Cho-z Achilles, and there is Cho-z Valkyrie. Ooh, really big hits. Cho-z Achilles was not able to make a comeback, and Cho-z Valkyrie takes it 3-1. Next up, we have the last Cho-z Awakening Beyblade, Cho-z Spriggan. There is Cho-z Achilles. And it looks like Cho-z Achilles gets it with an over finish. There is Cho-z Spriggan, left spin in defense mode. And there is Cho-z Achilles. Really big hits. Ooh. And it looks like it's coming down to stamina. And Cho-z Achilles barely gets it. This time we have Cho-z Spriggan in right spin mode. There is Cho-z Spriggan. And there is Cho-z Achilles. Oh, massive hit. Ooh, but it looks like Cho-z Spriggan manages to burst Achilles last second and gets 2 points. Will it make a full comeback? There is Cho-z Spriggan. And there is Cho-z Achilles. Oh, another massive hit. And it looks like Cho-z Spriggan actually wins as well. So it looks like Cho-z Achilles did not do as well as the other Cho-z Awakening Beyblades, but I still wouldn't count this Beyblade out. It almost beat Cho-z Spriggan, and even though it didn't do too well against Cho-z Valkyrie, it is still a really solid Beyblade. Overall, I think Cho-z Achilles is really good, but I'm not sure if it's entirely worth it. I think it's still good to get because it comes with a long dual spin launcher, but I would say it's on the lower side of being worth it to buy, but it's still really good for a Cho-z Beyblade. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. This has been the Parking Lot Blader. See you guys next time.